Maria Crawford here from Edge Integrative Wellness. I am so excited today. I get to be with the one, the only, Mr. Ben Azadi. He is the founder of Keto Kamp. He is a health coach and lives in Miami, Florida. Together, we are HCF Platinum providers, and we get to be Clubhouse PICs, which is pretty cool. So,
what's PICs?
Partner in crime.
Oh, yeah. We are definitely Clubhouse PICs.
So if you guys don't know about Clubhouse, Clubhouse is an amazing platform where it's basically a live podcast. You get to be in the audience with all of us HCF Platinum providers, and you can come up and ask questions and use all of our experience to gain answers to your questions. So whether it be weight loss resistance, anything about keto, any type of metabolic disease, thyroid.
Thyroid, yeah.
We have been hitting it all, toxicity. So if you guys are interested, Tuesdays, 11 Eastern time, join us on Clubhouse. So all of us have a story of pain to purpose, and Ben has his own, and I'd love for him to share why he does what he does.
Thank you, Maria. I love that introduction, and I love the work that you're doing, so thank you. So my pain to purpose came from when I used to be obese. I followed a standard American diet, aka stupid American diet, which is SAD, right, the acronym. And I was left to my own devices growing up, so I followed this nutrition plan that the government provided. I was addicted to drugs and video games, and it showed with my physical appearance. I ended up becoming obese, physically and mentally obese.
I love that, mentally obese.
Yeah.
That's
even
quite
worse
a term.
than the physically obese, because I had toxic thoughts. So I was in a place where I was depressed, suicidal, didn't know about exercise and nutrition or ketosis or anything like that. And I hit rock bottom, and that was in 2008. And I used rock bottom as like a springboard to start focusing on my health. So I started to read books, started to exercise, started to eat healthy, and I went through this 80-pound transformation of weight loss, 34% body fat down to 6% body fat. So I finally carved out a physical six-pack, but the most important thing I believe that I achieved is a mental six-pack, and that's what started my journey. That was in 2008.
And now he has his own rap song, The Ben Azadi Body.
I do.
So
yeah.
I know that I will have made it when I get my own rap song.
Want the body Ben Azadi, that's right.
It's so good. So if you haven't heard it, look it up. So one of the important keys is when you fast, do you fast just one time ever?
No.
You gotta fast all the time.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we've been talking a lot about is about hormesis. So explain to them what hormesis is and why it's important.
Yeah, well, the number one priority for the body is survival. And when you force a change and adaptation, it gets stronger, right? So for example, when you're going to the gym for the first time and you start doing some squats, maybe you do 20 squats, you're gonna get a little sore. After that, you're a little bit stronger as a result from that stress. So hormesis is a beneficial stress. And there's a delicate balance here, right, Maria? There's an art because you want to get some hormesis, but not too much, right? You don't want to go into the gym and be beat up and be so sore where you actually have a negative effect. And you also want to give your body a time to heal. So hormesis is just implementing a change and allowing your body to adapt to that change and becoming stronger as a result.
And I think one thing that I've learned was I pushed the coin on the other side. I was this endurance athlete that pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and stressed, but the stress became too much. And there's a point in which your adrenals can't keep up. So again, it goes back to that balance. So when we talk about keto and when we talk about fasting, we don't do it for forever. It's not like we're only on keto. And Ben has brought out his new book, Keto Flex, and where he talks about flex days. So tell him what Keto Flex is.
Yeah, Keto Flex is a hormesis principle. It's teaching your body to use ketosis, like you see my sweater here, to use ketosis as a tool to teach your cells to start burning fat instead of sugar, which is what we want. It's a cleaner source of fuel. But once you've done that, and now you have this metabolic flexibility, then we could start transitioning out of ketosis and doing what I call keto flexing, where we actually have higher healthy carb days, more protein. And that's a perfect example of hormesis. When you go into ketosis, you're forcing a change, your body's adapting to it, your hormones are becoming more sensitive, which is great. You stick with it too long, the curve actually goes down and you get negative benefits. Thyroid could begin to dysfunction, weight loss could stall. So keto flexing is an approach to teach your body to burn fat, but not only fat. We want to switch back and forth to sugar and then fat.
We have the tendency of like when something works, we're like, oh, paleo worked, I gotta stay paleo forever.
Yep.
But you can't, because your microbiome maybe it needed you to be paleo for a while because then it evolved the microbiome, but there's a point where you get stagnation. And now maybe you need to switch it up to keto, or currently Ben's doing carnivore and he's been on 26 days, right? Yeah. And the last he did it a time ago, 40 days. Yep. So 40 days he did carnivore before. How long ago was that?
That was about like 7 months ago.
So 7 months ago. So you see how he's flexing in and out. He's forcing that hormesis because he's trying to change his microbiome with each different type of diet variation. And that's what gives him a leg up. It gives him an edge. And I want to impress that upon you guys. We're moving towards that curve. We need to keep creating that hormesis. And it's not just about one fast and we're done, one detox and we're done. And if it's not working, do we need to dig a little bit deeper about toxicity? Because, I mean, we all have different toxicities. I know you recently had to do dental, didn't you?
A couple years ago, I had 8 silver fillings in. Yep.
And if we've got silver in our mouth, we definitely got to go in and dig a little bit deeper. And you know, our health starts in our mouth. So it doesn't just stop with diet and fasting. There's so much more to this whole detox puzzle and the whole hormesis. And I will say, with Ben's encouragement, I'm actually going to take on a carnivore for 30 days.
Awesome. Yeah.
I got my OURA ring, so we're going to do a little study.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited because sleep has been an issue for me ever since I had surgery, and most of you guys know about my past with surgery recently. My sleep has been off, and so I'm trying to get it back. And one thing I'm going to try, so Ben had an amazing result with his sleep with carnivore, so I'm going to get my OURA ring so we can put it to the full research test, and we're going to do before, I'll do the carnivore, and then the post.
That's going to be cool. I can't wait to hear about those results.
I know.
It's going to be super cool.
I will share that with you guys, and we're hoping to bring Ben on again in the future. I hope you've enjoyed all of his content and all the gems he's dropped with us. Check out his book, Keto Flex. They can get it now, right? Or
yeah, ketoflexbook.com.
And don't miss the Ben Azadi Body music video.
It's important. Thank you, Maria.
You're so welcome. Thanks for joining us, guys, today.